It was second period, the smell of ethanol sharp in the air, when the intercom cracked. "Is Daisy Williams present in school today?" Every head turned. My hand froze over the beaker. I felt the weight of the question land like a stone in my chest. They weren't looking for me, they were hunting me. I knew, in that instant, the truth was unraveling. 2 years earlier, when I first met him, I believed in second chances. Mr. Callahan, our new chemistry teacher. Young, charming, the kind of authority figure who seemed too smooth to belong in a high school classroom. He singled me out early, encouraged me, told me I was gifted. I believed him. I let trust seep into me like acid through skin. But trust is the easiest compound to destabilize. One impurity, and it burns. The betrayal started small, a look that lingered too long, a compliment that felt heavier than it should. Then whispers, my name linked to his in hallways. Notes slipped into my locker in handwriting I didn't recognize, claiming things I hadn't done. I brushed them off, lies, I thought, envy. Until I saw it. A message thread left open on his laptop when he asked me to grab more chalk. My name, my face, passed around like currency in a private group of teachers. Jokes, assumptions, a narrative written without me. I closed the laptop quietly, smiled when he returned, and in that moment, I buried the last of my innocence. I didn't cry, I didn't scream, I planned. Revenge isn't heat, it's chemistry. Careful ratios, measured timing, precise reactions. Step 1, evidence. I built a file, screenshots, copies. Every note slipped into my locker, every inappropriate comment, every rumor that bore his fingerprint. Step 2, pressure. I fed his ego, asked more questions in class, leaned into his mentorship. The more he trusted me, the sloppier he became. He bragged in emails, left trails in chats, never realizing I was archiving every word. Step 3, leverage. I befriended the new guidance counselor. Kind eyes, too sharp to be fooled. I let details slip, not accusations, just fragments, enough to make her watch him closely. The trap was almost ready. And then came that day. Chemistry class. My name called over the intercom. I stood slowly, every student watching, their whispers thick as smoke. I walked to the office, each step deliberate, steady, though my pulse hammered. The principal sat stiff behind his desk, beside him the counselor, and across from them Mr. Callahan, pale, jaw tight, pretending calm. "Daisy," the principal said, "do you know why you're here?" I looked at Callahan. His eyes begged me to stay quiet, to protect him, to protect the narrative. But silence had cost me enough. I slid the folder onto the desk, neat, heavy, years of evidence pressed between pages. "I think you already know," I said. The fallout wasn't immediate, it never is, but it was thorough. Parents demanded explanations. The school board launched an investigation. The counselor corroborated my details. Teachers who once laughed at his jokes stepped back, afraid of the blast radius. And Callahan, he crumbled. His resignation came wrapped in hollow excuses, but his reputation bled dry long before the paperwork was signed. When the dust settled, people called me brave. They were wrong. I wasn't brave. I was deliberate. Because bravery is reckless. What I did was calculated. He wanted to turn me into a story I'd never escape. Instead, I wrote the ending myself. I think back sometimes to that moment in chemistry class, the intercom slicing the air, the way the room felt like it was holding its breath. That was the last time Daisy Williams was a victim. Now, I am something sharper. A reminder that even the quiet ones, the overlooked ones, learn how to build fire from chemicals and lies. He taught me betrayal. I taught him consequence. And in the end, it wasn't rage that destroyed him. It was precision.